Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally here with some new content. So much has been going on in my life. I lost the piece to my tripod that makes this show happen, so I was not able to film because of that, and then simply just life's been crazy. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the healing process of my tattoo that I just got, and a little bit of question and answer about some questions that I saw constantly come up or that I have just been asked about. The question that I saw appear the most was, did it hurt? Yes, the tattoo did hurt a lot. I got my tattoo on my side. If you did not see the video, I got it on my side, so it was right on my rib cage, and yes, it did hurt really bad. The outlining of the flower wasn't too bad, but the shading part was really, or the coloring was really what hurt the most, simply because it's literally like digging into your skin. The only way I could think of to describe the pain would just be like constant scratching. It just feels like something scratching up against you over and over again. Well, that's what it felt like to me. Really just an uncomfortable feeling that you want to be over as soon as possible. How did I convince my parents to let me get a tattoo? So I am 17 years old. I have been thinking about getting a tattoo since about a year ago. We've been discussing it, and I had been, looking and contemplating and, looking on Pinterest and seeing what I wanted. So it was a long time coming. It wasn't just something that I woke up and I was like, I think I want a tattoo today. My parents were like, come on, let's go. Like, no, it was something that was long thought out. It took me a long time to come to what I wanted. I wanted it to be something that was very important to me. In my house, tattoos are very common, so it wasn't really hard for me to go to my parents and tell them that I want a tattoo, because my mom has 50 million, my dad has 50 million, and we just love tattoos. So it wasn't like a weird question for me to come to them and say I'm ready to get my first tattoo. So, I mean, of course, everybody's family is going to be different when it comes to their opinion on body piercings, tattoos. Everybody's going to be different, but specifically for my family, this is the common age for you to get your first tattoo. And the other thing I think is that it all depends on maturity and responsibility. My parents did not pay for my first tattoo. I paid for it because it was something that I wanted to do. So I feel like if you think you're old enough to get your own tattoo, you should be old enough to pay for it, just like any other luxury that you want. It's something that you're gonna have to pay for, especially when you're like 17 years old. If you really want something, the best way to like show your parents how much you want it is to save up your money and get it yourself, because that really shows them how serious you are about what you want. What does my tattoo mean? So my tattoo has a lot of meanings. I picked the sunflower. Well, the overall inspiration for my tattoo came from the singer Kehlani. If you guys did not know, that is my favorite artist in the whole wide world. And so she has a tattoo of a sunflower, and I really just started looking deeper into what it meant, and I felt like it was perfect for me because it really just means, growth, and the sun helps things to grow, get bigger, and get better. So that was why I picked the sunflower. I mean, it has a million meanings. And then over top of that, over top of the sunflower, I got the quote, "A woman like the sun should always stay bright." And yes, that is a Kehlani quote, and I feel like it matched the sunflower perfectly, just saying that, show your strength, always stay strong, always stay bright. You're a woman, you can do it. For me, Kehlani has really just been an artist who really impacted my life, and really just anytime I was down, I always just turned to her music to lift me back up. So every time that I look at that tattoo, I'm like, yeah, I can do it. I can get through the day. I can do this homework, It's just a constant reminder of what I've came from and where I am today. So really just growth. Was it expensive? Yes, it was expensive. I don't think I need to say exactly how much it cost because it doesn't really matter. But yes, it was expensive. If you want anything big, colorful, flashy, it's gonna be expensive, so get your pockets ready. How long did it take? The flower took about 3 to 4 hours to complete, and the quote only took about 15 to 20 minutes, so yeah. onto the healing process, I took notes each day of what my body was feeling like, you know, the pain I was having. So for the first day with the flower, it was extremely swollen. When I tell you, it was so swollen, it hurt so bad. I couldn't bend down like at all. So if anything fell, or even in the shower, if I need to like wash my legs, I could not do that at all. It was just too much for me. It was very, very sore. It was very hard for me to wash it, to clean it properly, just because of all the swelling and stuff. It really just hurt too bad for me to even touch it. And then it kind of had a burning like sensation to it. But first and the second day were probably by far the worst, and I had similar symptoms or similar pains the second day. Only thing that changed was that I had a little bit less swelling on the second day. And then on the third day was when it began to itch and it was beginning to scab over. I was able to bend, you know, a lot better, and it was still a little bit sore and swollen. And then by day 4, it wasn't sore anymore. I had a lot of peeling. It was peeling everywhere in my bed. Anytime I changed my shirt, it would be peeling like everywhere like crazy. It was extremely itchy, and the color was starting to come through a lot brighter, because when it scabbed over, it was looking really dark, so I was kind of concerned. But as it began to peel, you could definitely see the true color come through. And then by day 5, it was the same. So the healing process for me took about a week, I would say, before it was completely healed and fine. This is now the 4th week of me having it. I still do the cleaning process and make sure that I keep it moisturized and all that, just because gotta stay on the safe side. As far as cleaning, what I use is just antibacterial or organic soap, and then I follow up with bacitracin spray and then ointment. That's pretty much the main ingredient in Neosporin, but they tell you that you shouldn't use that. So I just got the bacitracin ointment, and it's like $2 at Walmart, so it's really not that expensive. Geez, my nose itching. So I just used that day and night. When it was peeling, I didn't, like, you can't peel this stuff off. Do not peel it off at all. What I did was, when I was washing my tattoo, just to kind of like massage the peeling skin off, just like encourage it to come off, but do not peel it off, or that would like mess up your tattoo and you'll be very upset. So I just made sure to like massage it off and everything, and then it came off. No more itching. My quote is in the process of healing. I got it on Tuesday. Today's Friday. Nowhere near the same amount of pain in the following days. I'm basically completely fine. It was barely swollen. Today it's starting to itch a little bit. I'm not sure if it's gonna peel, but the quote was a lot less pain, I think, because it didn't have shading or anything. So if you're considering getting a tattoo that will need shading and all of that, especially a lot, or if it's big, just consider how much time that it's gonna take for that to heal, because mine did take a little bit of time, and I was in the bed for the majority of the time. It hurt for me to walk, hurt for me to go up the steps, hurt for me to hug anybody, hurt for me to like get in the car. So really take that into consideration when you are trying to choose a tattoo, and also be mindful of what you're choosing and where you're getting it. That's why I chose a tattoo that would be easy for me to cover up. I definitely wanted it to be something that I could just look down and see, but I also want to be able to cover it up in case I need to go to a job interview or even at school. A tattoo really isn't something that I feel like everybody needs to be knowing your business about and everybody needs to be seeing 24/7, unless that's what you want. But for me, I don't have a secure job yet, so I want to make sure that I'm not getting anything too out of control, too crazy, that I cannot cover up myself. Same with piercings and stuff like that. So definitely take that into consideration. Take your time, look on Pinterest for inspiration. They definitely came through for me, and that's what really helped me. Don't rush. When you're ready for your first tattoo, everything that you want will come to you. It'll fall in line, and you'll know when you find the tattoo that you want. You'll know, because I was procrastinating on when I was supposed to get my tattoo constantly. I don't even remember what I wanted at first, but I constantly procrastinated, and right when I found the sunflower and the Kehlani quote, I knew it. Like, I felt like that was what I really wanted. So just wait until you're certain, because you'll know. I hope this video was helpful for anybody who was curious about the healing process of the tattoo, had questions, or is looking to get a tattoo in the near future. So I really just hope this was helpful for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye guys.